They're going to open this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on.
He lobs one high down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they get to the quarterback.
Quarterback may change this route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And a nice pickup on the line, and gets down to avoid contact. And the Noles in the hurry up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Hey, this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. When you reach this point in the... Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That pass is well off target. Going right to work up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped. Quarterback making checks. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got the quick pass. Crosses the 30. He's away. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Pushes ahead. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now,
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
and who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Spins away from the defender. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Seminoles are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the sideline. Touchdown, no! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Basically, everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Florida State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminole. And they take it in for 6 more points.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll start this drive firing. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
You know, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an intercontinental.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his... Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the...
Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Noles come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the...
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Lofts one high and deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Every defense in the country talks.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. And the Noles have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Barrels ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. 2 straight times they've been denied. Do they go to the ground again on 3rd and goal? Try to barge their way in. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. The offense changing the play. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Noles! Put it in the window for the score. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Guys, so far this hasn't been wide right or wide left. The Seminoles have been on point as they build this lead.
And the Seminole dynasties were always built on elite playmaking offense, teams that can score points.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Under fire. Headed to the end zone. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the pummeling has started. The lead gets bigger here in the... It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the U. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.